Don't stop, because that's a blessing to have that creativity to be able to do something for yourself, to be an artist, to be a movie director, that kind of stuff, because everybody don't have that talent, and a lot of people are upset because they can't do that. But you have the eye, the ear, the know-how. You don't give up, and that's a lot. That's a lot, and you enjoy doing it. Because when you enjoy doing something so much, it's not even a job anymore. It becomes something that comes from inside your body and just open up like a sunburst, and you're gonna do it no matter what. Okay, my name is Valeria Cray. I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. Lived in New York most of my life, and I'm an artist here in the city of Buffalo, in New York State. I've been doing artwork since I could remember, and I believe I had the taste of sculpture at University of Buffalo. I was the only female in the sculpture class, taking a welding class. So to me, it was like very powerful to be in that situation and do something like that. It was a good class. I learned a lot, and I found out I liked welding and soldering better than anything. Metal is hard to work with, very hard. I did ceramic, wood carving, drawing, and painting, but when I got to the metal, you had to learn how to work with it and be familiar with what you was working with. Some metals are softer than others, and some is harder than others. I found that I like stainless steel, but that's a very hard metal to work with. Whatever happens in the world, what goes on in our society, a lot of times artists express it in their work. Like their drawings, their paintings, their sculpture, and a lot of times in singing. Marvin Gaye had a song called "What's Going On," because we had war. And if you listen to that song, he talked about the war and the fighting. So a lot of times musicians or singers will put that into their music to let people know this is what's happening. And sometimes ask what we're going to do about it. And artists are the same way when they're doing drawings and different kinds of things. If you look around and look at the old ancient books and stuff, you see they drew pictures of wars and all kinds of things that was going on in the world because of their artists are more expressive, and that's how we know today from the past, because artists put it into their design. So we never know about the past if artists can put it together and bring it toward the present, and we can go toward the future, Whatever it may be, you're going to be always thinking about how to make it better and how to go forward with it further. Now, you might not become a millionaire with it, but you are at peace with yourself, and you feel really good about yourself because you don't stop your work at all. That will travel with you no matter where you go. I thank God every day for creating me being an artist, because that's the biggest gift you can ever have. I just walk down the street and see a crack in the sidewalk. So, oh, that's a nice design. Let me sketch that out. Or I might see the tree looking a certain way. I sketch the tree out a certain way, Well, I see sculpture in that tree, Some people pass by everything and don't see nothing. But I feel if it wasn't for artists on this world, on this planet that we live, this world that we live in, this would be a dull place to live. About the music, the plays, the dancers, the sculptors, the artists, the singers. All in the art. The art never dies. I don't care what the world might go into, but we never die. We always going to come up with some kind of things to live on and to show the beauty, the natural beauty and the truth of the earth, the world we live in. Wasn't for art, we wouldn't know. So art is in everything that we do, everything. Wasn't for art, we couldn't exist. we couldn't make it. I mean, we could exist, but it'd be a very gray world to live in. Art brings beauty and color and life. I would tell young people that's in their art, into that kind of, into this type of creative world, don't give up. Because somebody you're going to inspire with what you're doing and your ideas. And everybody is different. You can't be like nobody, and don't try to be like anybody else. Think positive, because everybody is different. What I might do in art, you can't do, and what you do in art, I can't do. But we're working together as a team, because we're working together for this world we live on, and you're showing people God, this kind of gift that you have, and how creative you are. Because the more you come up with different ideas and more things to better this world, you feel better about yourself. And plus, when an artist is working, they're the happiest person in the world, because they're so involved in what they're doing. You know, the work assumes them, pulls them into it. I always say the soul of an artist. Our work becomes part of our soul, our spirit, because we're putting so much into that work to see that work come alive. Once you see the main piece come to the surface and come alive, you said it was worth the hunger, the pain, and everything, because it came alive. You know, even if you don't have pieces that are going to be out there, big pieces, just look back and say, you know, I tried it and it worked. I'm so proud of myself. You never know where you're going to end up at, what's going to happen with it.